So I'm thinking something like that. What do you think? Yeah, so
That's cool.
Yeah.
well,
That's right. Because we want it to
just
boil and explode, don't we, guys?
yeah, we're gonna have bubbles and blisters over the back of his head. I think he should be called, like Bub out of Day of the Dead.
Yeah.
Let's call him Blob. Just lots of boils and blisters.
Yeah, that sounds quite good. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hello.
Hi there.
Hi, Kickstarters. How are we all?
I'm great, how are you, Pete?
I'm alright, how are you?
High five, thanks,
Marvellous.
Pete. And you.
Right. Oh yeah, suppose we better do the video that we're actually on here.
Yeah.
Right, so
this is video update number 3. Hey! So, that's a hello stone. We've got our Bruce.
I was with Bruce.
We've got our David Hasselhoff Bruce. And I suppose we may as well take this opportunity to thank Mr. Hasselhoff himself for putting his tweets out for Dan of the Dead, which have gone down cracking. So, where are we now? We've done the Kickstarter and we are successfully funded. We are one of the 40% that is funded.
Well, thank you.
I'm going to let Andy speak now because he keeps trying to go over the top. Come on, mate. You know more than me. I don't know what I'm saying.
I don't know much. We've got notes as well. off the reservation. Yeah, I just want to say thank you to everyone again. It's been a week and a half now since we got back, isn't it?
2 weeks.
So we just wanted to do a little video just so you know that we're still here and we still do exist. But yeah, big thanks again for everyone. Yeah, we hit target. What was it? 150% funded by the end of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we wouldn't be kind of here now if it wasn't for you guys. So yeah, thank you very much again. As you may well have noticed,
we have an
this guy.
Hello, I'm Darren. Darren Longthorn. Who's going to be making some insane zombies for this project. Being a huge fan of zombie movies since I reckon I was probably about 13. Yeah, I went to see Dawn of the Dead in 1979, the original one. I just want to take this little opportunity just to thank George A. Romero. If it weren't for you, my friend, we all wouldn't be here and we wouldn't be out.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much. I'm just starting out on another little zombie. I don't think you can see it from there, but little
look at the zoom. Look at the zoom.
You're doing close up on that.
It's happening right now.
Yeah. It's happening now. As you can see.
As you carry on, it will be zooming up.
So, I personally want to thank all the backers as well, because I've not virtually ever said it to you face to face for getting this fantastic project off the goddamn ground. I don't mind spending the rest of my life making armies of zombies for Pete and this film. Thanks for giving us that extra buzz to get the thing going.
I think I should personally say thanks as well to you, Daz, for the work that you've done already. I mean, this zombie's just fantastic. It's been an absolute pleasure to animate with something that looks so appealing and so realistic and real to life. And it's been made in a way that's been made it very easy for me to animate. And sometimes you just don't get that. It's not easy to get a product that you can animate as well as this. So
well,
thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Working out fine. So, where are we now?
What's next?
What is next? Oh yes, there we go. Well, as you can see, we've got the new zombie that's being produced at the moment, or being created. And it's going to need a full body, and thanks to eventually when we do receive your money, it's some of it is going to go down to making an extra armature for the next zombie.
Pete,
and we are, hold on,
let me stop you there. What's an armature?
What is an armature? Okay.
Would you like me to pass you that?
This is very much like Doctor's Dead, isn't it? Which we're going to be doing. Okay, so an armature, as Daz is nicely showing us it, an armature is the skeleton body that goes underneath a model that keeps it rigid, but also gives you the opportunity to bend and manipulate it into certain positions and stay in those positions, so you can animate it. Dan has an armature inside him where I'm able to move him into these awkward and silly positions, but it all works out for the animation because it has to be moved and manipulated. So that is what an armature is. It's a ball and socket joints And,
but a very precisely made one, if I might add myself.
Made one, and very, very, very top quality. This is probably the industry standard that we're using here, and it is all down to a very good friend of mine called Wes Wood, who works for animationtoolkit.com, and he is very, 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 very good at what he does, and his company have worked with the God rest his soul, Ray Harryhausen, to produce what is called the armature, and it is absolutely fantastic, and this is just part of it. I'm working on this now to make the zombie for it. We're going to have the zombie in this armature, and it's going to be superb.
Can I just say a little thing as well, if you don't mind? I just would like to say as well, me personally as a fabricator, a sculptor, I'm so in awe of this thing that I now have the honour of building one of my zombies over the thing for Pete to work his magic onto. So thank you very much, these guys.
Yeah, Wes, again, thank you. And guys, if you haven't seen Wes's work or Wes's shop that he has online, then please go to it. It's tickerboarding right now as we speak. It's animationtoolkit.com, and I guarantee you will not find a better stop motion armature at such a great price.
Absolutely.
As well. If ever you want to go into animation, that's the way forward. It's cracking.
I work it out in their own way as well as it serves.
Absolutely. So that's that done. What's next?
It says documentary.
Documentary, and I'm going to pass you over to Andy for that, because Andy is going to be concentrating on that, because I've got animation to do. So,
what?
Yeah. So that's what.
I might just carry on doing a little bit of sculpting if you don't mind. I might as well utilise the time while this
I'll finish my brew.
No, you're not. You're not going to talk. I'm going to finish off my brew. Off you go, mate.
So as you all know, we said from the kind of midpoint when we first got funded that we were going to use the extra funds that we got to make a documentary all about the process from start to finish and through the whole Kickstarter and beyond, and how we're going to go about it. We're looking, as soon as the money finally filters through from Kickstarter's bank account, where they're obviously taking a lot of interest and all your kind donations, we're going to start looking at a camera to use for the documentary and all that. The main point I wanted to say today is that we want to get you, and I've got this pink pen, I just noticed.
It's a very nice pen.
It's very nice.
Very touching.
We want to get you involved in the documentary. We're going to be sending out, hopefully over the next week or so, some questionnaires through the Kickstarter, which are going to get, we need all your details for the different rewards tiers that you've put info. So, we need your addresses and things for all the rewards and the magnets and the props and etc. and all those kind of things like that. But as well as that, we really want to get kind of all your email addresses and for you to do little kind of pieces to maybe your web camera or your phone camera, anything you can get hold of about the project and why you backed it and things like that. And I really want to get you in the documentary as well. So there's a little feature all about you guys who've helped us along the way.
Great.
Yeah, it's as much your documentary as it is ours. I mean, I think that the main thing being is we don't just want you to watch this film and go, oh, that was great. We want you to have been on the journey with us and actually seen how the process works and why it takes such a long time to do. And we really hope that we can give you some insight into that. And that's mainly what the documentary is about.
I feel it's kind of as much their film as it is
Yes,
ours.
absolutely.
You're just as important as each one of us in their own right.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more, and I think that's exactly why we want to do it for you. Which will be it'll be cracking. It'll be great.
And of course, obviously, like we want you involved as well, but we're going to really focus heavily on the kind of production side of it. Showing like what Daz does really in detail, how Pete's going to do all of the kind of animation.
How this armature's made.
How this, I was going to make these things, and it's going to be great. And well, I hope it is.
It'll be informative.
It'll be informative, and it's going to be a nice kind of companion piece. with the finished film and animation, and and thanks again for kind of getting us over target. So we've got the opportunity now to do this and another.
Without a doubt.
And there were so many people as soon as we announced that we were going to do this Dock of the Dead that upped their pledge from the £5 to the £10. So thank you very much, because I think there was probably about 25 that did it straight away, which is just cracking. It's really good.
That's right.
It's great.
So thank you. But like I said, more information will be sent out. Maybe the next week or so about that, and we'll email you out a little message just about what kind of questions we want to ask you and things like that as well. But thanks, cheers. What's next?
What is next? We are on to our graphics guy.
Graphics.
Now again, this has all come through Kickstarter, and it's been an absolutely amazing journey. And I think the most amazing thing about Kickstarter is the amount of people that have been in contact regarding the project and wanting to help or come on board in any way that they possibly can. Music will come onto in a second, because I must say we've been inundated with emails for people wanting to score Dawn of the Dead. But we were very happy to get an email from a guy called David, who is a very well-known graphics guy who works in the business and has worked on such programs or television programs as for the BBC, for ITV, for Sky. We actually have his website, which you can all go onto. He's a freelancer, I believe. And his website is actually, again, this is being ticker-boarded right now, freelancemotiongraphics.co.uk. And this guy is cracking, and he's, as you can see there, I think that's a BBC. You can see some of the work that he's done. Now he's going to come on board for us, and he's going to help us as much as possible, but mainly he's going to do the end credits, which is something that I feel, rather than just having your blank screen and your credits coming down, you can do so much more. And I always had an idea in my head of what I wanted to do. And with this graphics guy coming on board, David, we are now going to be able to do some amazing end credits for you. We're not going to say what it is, but you will.
Secrecy.
It's good.
I like the ideas already, I have to say.
It will. It's going to be cracking. So a personal thank you to David, who is brilliant. We'll give you a bit more information on him, which you'll be able to see. His Twitter will be down.
Yeah, as I say, we'll put
everything.
If you follow us on Twitter at @duck, we tweet back and forth with David quite a lot. So you can follow him through that. You can see what we're all talking about.
Well, I think under this post we might have a quick video of his video that's on his website as well. So it'll all coincide.
Really? Yeah.
Well, I think it's great just to have how many people, industry professionals, that just really want to get on board with this as well.
It's great.
His music's fantastic.
Yeah, well, that's where we're at now. His music, and I know we've had a lot of people that have been in contact with us regarding the music, wanting to come on board and write the score for Dawn of the Dead. And I haven't mentioned anything about the music because I know that there's been a lot of people that have wanted to be involved, and I've wanted to listen to a few other guys as well and see what their music was like and whether they would work. I didn't want to put all my eggs in one basket basically, but I have decided to stick with the original guy that I spoke to back when the project was just getting up and running, and it's a guy called Nathan Britton, and I think he's one of the most talented guys that I've ever come across for music. He actually contacted me and I've listened to his stuff. He's done a few little bits of music to the animatics for Dawn of the Dead, and I think his music's fantastic, and I think he really knows how to connect with the style, and more than anything, he understands what I'm after, and I've mentioned a few things and he's done it straight away. The guy's cracking, so we do have a music guy. So anyone else who emails up, you're still happy to email.
Please keep doing it.
Because this isn't the end game. We've got massive projects ahead of us. Whether it's more Dawn of the Dead, or it could be something else. You never know. There is always music guys needed, and keep coming along, keep coming, keep chatting to us, keep saying hello. We'd love to hear your music still. But for this project, Nathan Britton will be the composer for it. We do have his SoundCloud, which will hopefully be ticker-boarding because right now. Yeah, well, I hope it's it. Otherwise, I'll be stupid if it's up at the top.
Let's just go it isn't going that way, really.
It's all that's his face.
Yeah, it's completely. I'm not here actually. I'm just pixelated at this point.
Maybe we're all pixelated. Who knows? We haven't done the editing yet. But yeah, Nathan will be the composer, and I think I'd just like to say thank you to him, who at the moment's wanting it working away in Spain, but he's constantly going to be working on the project while he's out there, which is cracking. So yeah, I think we've covered everything. I hope so, because if I look at the thing, I think we've probably been waffling on now for about 12 minutes. Oh no, 15 minutes!
Wow.
15 minutes?
We've been in for a treat.
But we did have a lot. We did have a lot to say, didn't we? You know.
Update.
It'll be quite interesting to see if we get people letting us know that they've actually seen this full 15 minutes, and we'll be checking on you all.
Yeah, that's his right.
Tweet us now.
Tweet us and tell us if you watched
You got to the 15-minute mark.
We watched the full 15 minutes of this update.
We'll tweet you back. That's worth it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't think there's anything else to say.
Any other business?
Any other business? I'm going to go straight upstairs and carry on animating because I've got so much to do. No, on a serious note, I've got all of next week. We all have our jobs.
Yeah.
We all have
day
jobs.
That's
we
right.
all have jobs, day jobs.
So we try to fit all this in that time as well.
So you have to appreciate I haven't been sleeping. No,
but not a lot.
We have our jobs, but luckily I have a week off next week, and I'm hopefully going to get a good load of filming done next week. And again,
and I'll be moving on with more zombies.
I've got a lot of Grand Theft Auto to play.
Oh yeah, you have.
Yeah, but that's important. You've got
That is a core project.
I don't have time. These guys can't. While I'm away in my little black hole for hours at time. But no, on a serious note, we are plodding on with it. We might not have updated as much as normal, but we are still going very strong, even more so. And it's been such a drive and more inspiration to get this made, knowing that we've got 141 backers out there that are waiting for this end piece support. And it will come, and it's going to be
awesome.
It's going to be great.
Awesome.
So I think
we've kind of covered
that is it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Big thank you. Thank you.